A tree lives on in its roots. If you change the root, you change the tree. Culture lives in human beings. If you change the human heart, the culture will follow. Jane Hirshfield. Does your environment support growth or restrict it? I've taken him everywhere with me, ever since his discovery so very long ago. My little bay tree. Drawn to his properties, we've worked together with Kintus and Breath over the years in prayer, both mine and others. And he's been part of every movement in my life on all levels. But I've known for some time his current environment isn't right. Although there is growth, enough to see, utilise and learn from, it is stifled by a wall, metaphorically and literally. Because I've placed him where he should belong, a convenient position amongst other culinary herbs in my garden that suits the mental rationale in my head. He isn't happy, which is why this morning when uprooting him to swap with the bigger pot of a very small lavender, I was surprised at his resistance. Despite being squashed, forced into a tiny space, he had made the most of it. Rooted, sought out what was needed from his environment, and it became very difficult to change this. Several conversations later, with prayers from his own self, he currently stands in what I hope will be a more expansive space until we find our forever home where he can once again reach his fullest potential. For now, there must be patience, integration and reconnection to the earth around him as he finds his place again. Of course, I can relate. So much has shifted the last few months, trying to squeeze into what was, whilst possible, is no longer nurturing. And whilst there is a temptation to discover more to keep growing up and out, moving away from what is known, I'm aware, like my beautiful bay tree, the connection I have will depend on how grounded I become. In my body, soul, soil, and most of all, heart. Sensing into this morning, shuffling the tarot for the daily dose, tempted to focus on the external for the collective guidance. Instead, I went within to avoid the push-pull separation mentality I could feel. Selecting randomly from behind the chariot, tuning into the unknown image in my hands without looking. Higher heart spinning, as Wheel in the Sky keeps on turning, played in my mind on loop. Encouraged to weave my own experiences for a while, as part of the medicine. Hearing, don't be so quick to give away that which you have yet to truly discover. I turned over the Wheel of Fortune, beneath which sat the Emperor. Today, as our sun aligns with the great light of Sirius, feel into the stability of your own higher connection. To yourself. Remember, all wisdom must pass through this physical translation. Any rigidity through opinions and judgments, both our own and others, whilst often providing security, can also restrict growth. Move beyond the familiar. Seek nurture in areas yet to be found. In their reflection within you, find the courage and conviction of destiny by simply allowing yourself to receive it. May we each realize any movement requires focused direction, none more so than our own. In deepest Moonlight, I ask you now, are you ready to uproot? You know where I am. Take care. Kirsty.